Welcome back to Ace Combat 4 Distant Thunder. Psych!
Wait.
Is Ace Combat 2.
That's not even... That's
Ace
the
Combat
European name of
that
Ace
other
Combat 4.
Huh?
You wish we were there.
I do. You are 100% right. If we were playing Ace Combat 4 right now, I would be the... Oh my god. Okay.
Hang on a second, hang on a sec, hang on
We
a
wouldn't
sec,
be able
though.
to contain
go ahead.
Gabe.
If we're playing Ace Combat 4 Distant Thunder, that means we're playing it with PAL speeds.
Yeah, which means it's going to be fucking terrible. And also, they alter the cutscenes to be ass.
Now, if we're playing Ace Combat 4 Shattered Skies, on the other hand...
Okay, so...
That was
this...
a great sound.
Basically, what we're saying is the game has a different name in Europe.
Awesome sound. What the fuck?
I wish literally
Oh, I guess we have
soundboard.
literally a recording of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for we were all talking over it. We need
That's
Gabe to
true.
do that with no
Hey,
one
what if I
talking.
just spoiled the entire plot to Ace Combat 3 right here?
You don't even know the Ace
We
Combat
fly
3
plane.
plot.
We shoot
Not with that
plane.
attitude.
What do you want from me, Carrie? What do you devise of me to do?
We fly plane. We shoot plane. That's the plot.
Yeah.
That's the plot of the
okay.
English version.
This next mission, I had to lock the fuck in while I was playing this.
Buckle your seatbelts.
So this mission, in order to get the submission,
Saint
Almost
Elmo.
fire.
Saint Elmo.
in order to get the submission, right? Because for a lot, it doesn't seem like it, but I'm actually doing every mission in this game, including the alternate ones. To get a lot of the alternate missions, you have to do a few select things.
Man, there's a lot
you
of
know,
guys here. It's like when you're...
There are.
It's like when you're crossing the bridge in Castlevania Rondo of Blood and the bats are chasing you, and some of them have swords.
You are
And it's a
basically
massive
going
pain in
through-
the ass if you're playing as Richter, and if you're playing as Maria, you can actually just skip all of it.
You aren't going through the enemy's main supply. This is basically like if the enemy was in control of the Suez Canal, and you're just basically pushing right through. which
Oh,
is-
we're pushing the boat of the Suez Canal, finally?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
but we're pushing 3 boats, and they're all intending to destroy enemy hard targets. I had to lock the fuck in on this mission because in order to get the alternate mission, not only do you have to have all 3 aircraft carriers survive, you have to shoot down the 3 enemy aces, and of course destroy all the enemies within the time limit. Now, that doesn't sound too bad, but, the 3 enemy aces you were required to down to unlock, whatever plane is next. I can't remember if it's the super flanker or what. But they're all the way on the other side of the map. You basically have to wait for the enemies on the other side, and then as you're coming back, destroy everything as fast as you can, because if you lose one carrier, which is actually pretty easy, if you lose one, you just lose out on being able to get to the alternate mission. And since this game is easier to do all the alternate missions than Ace Combat 3 is, I was like, oh yeah, I can do it. Brother, let me tell you, I was having a hard time with this one because
You have to shoot him down as fast as you can. If you miss one, then the pilot is the gingerbread man.
Yep. Run as fast as you can. You can't shoot me down. I'm a gingerbread man.
I'm the stinky
Run
cheese
as
man.
fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
You're telling me
A muffin man. A gingerbread.
a gingerbread man?
Yeah. A gingerbread
It also
man
doesn't
lives in a
help that the
gingerbread.
3 enemy.
Oh, a gingerbread man lives in a gingerbread house. Is the house made of flesh, or is he made of house? He
I
screams,
hate that.
for he does not know.
He does not know.
Did you
So
guys breed the stinky cheese man as a kid?
No.
yes,
I
did
think
read that.
it's in the same way that we are all made of the stuff of stars.
Boo. Thumbs down. Tomato.
Campbell's
Yeah,
chicken
try my
stars?
best.
I remember.
And this
I
is
remember
how I
this-
would say-
Remember Daniel was like trying to talk to me, and I just kind of like inadvertently like stonewalled him because I was doing this mission lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'll show you after you're not in the zone." I just gave him like a quiet thumbs up. Yeah, this mission's. I can't even imagine how bad it is on hard mode because like, you get sneezed at, you die. Your ship gets sneezed at, it dies. Everything can't be in sneeze range.
I'm hit!
Just gotta.
What if you made
Gotta
everybody
blink
wear
at him, kill
face
him.
masks? That would significantly drop the range of sneeze range.
Yeah, but I don't think rebel dogs like these guys would be interested in listening to what me, a hardline nationalist, would have to say.
I'm sure there's at least one person in this crowd of people who's being faced who's like a hardcore anti-masker.
Oh yeah, no, there has.
And not like, I mean, it's not even like, it's not even the kind of shit where it's like, it's not even like the shit where it's like they're just like personally not like comfortable with the masks. It's the kind of shit where it's like, oh, don't you know they put tracking chips in the masks? Like it's one of those guys.
Anybody believes that?
You'd be surprised.
There are people
Okay,
who
well,
believe
there's
that.
probably somebody in the world who believes anything that I could, or at least has existed, does exist, or will exist that believes anything I could name.
Yeah, like fucking mud flutters. Oh my god.
Mud flutters.
There's someone
Okay,
out
I
there.
love
Whitney,
that
after
Special place
for
in my
whatever
heart for
reason,
mud
Whitney,
flutters.
after you brought that up. in
Oh, it's
conversation,
Dad.
I don't. Yeah, there he is, Dad. Ignore that his name is Dow. Anyway.
Oh,
rest
it's
in peace.
Dow. Okay.
So now I'm kind of been panicking because the aircraft carrier had sustained 2 hits prior, and it takes 3 hits, or 3 registered hits from the game for an aircraft carrier to be sunk. So I'm basically like, the amount of pressure that's probably on Evan's PS1 controller here is like 50 kg of just pressure.
PS2 controller.
But I win. PS2, thank you.
Which is okay because the PS2 face buttons are pressure sensitive. They are analog.
Pressure sensitive. Yep, which is going to help greatly in Ace Combat 4 through 0.
It's so like
4
you
through 0,
would,
that should not exist.
so like the buttons being pressure sensitive is such a weird thing that you wouldn't think would be a thing. And it's
Yeah.
like I'm always surprised when I hear how many games actually do make use of it.
Look, I got him. Jian, Zhao, and Dao all fucked on.
Well,
Stinky airplanes. Yep.
I mean,
There we
yeah, the
go.
exhaust is probably just
And that's how you
not
get the
pleasant smell.
best plane in the game that I'll be using for the rest of the game.
Well.
The Raptor. Except, actually, that's not true. The best plane in the game is hard mode / extra mode exclusive.
Oh, what's this?
Bless
We're
you,
playing
God,
as
he's
Rex
like,
Raptor?
Yeah, we're playing as a Rex Ford F-150 Raptor package.
Did you know that in the Japanese version, Rex Raptor's name is Dinosaur Ryuzaki?
That's an infinitely funnier name than Rex Raptor.
And Weevil Underwood in the Japanese version is named Insector Haga.
Insect.
Yo, what's up? I am Insector, and I am in the sector, and I'm going to insect her, and then I'm going to go ins with Hector. Wow, got him. I'm so talented.
Oh shit,
You
the
guys can
City of
clap.
Hector?
Instead
Ozzy
of
and Drix,
speaking
the
next
TV
time,
show?
jump off a cliff.
Whoa! God damn! All right.
How's that phrase go? Since you always jump to conclusions, why don't you jump off a cliff?
Yeah, why don't you just jump off a
Oh.
cliff? Oh my god. How about instead of that is brutal.
Well, you know
I
what
should hit one of the mall goers with that if they
You should, dude.
Well, you know what they say, if you don't know where to go, then why don't you go to hell?
I should probably explain that story because we've got some time. I had to deal with I sent Whitney and Evan snaps of it because I could, but Carrie, I didn't because you don't have a Snapchat points finger. It's
True, I'm not offended.
I'm offended.
Thank you. Actually, go fuck yourself. I was at the mall doing my job, and there was a girl, the 16-year-old girl, and she was drunk on like, what did it? I have it in the notes in my phone for the report I had to write. Let's see. Okay, so she had margarita mix, a twisted tea, Adderall.
You're allowed to read
weed,
off the
and-
report on the recording?
No. These are just details of the incident. I'm not reading the report. I'm
Oh,
just
hi,
reading
title
off
screen. I
the
guess I
things
didn't
she
give a
was on.
shit here either.
This guy Evan is trolling me, bro.
Evan actually knew that Gabe was
no,
going
I'm
to be
not-
telling a story.
Yeah, Evan with the hookup. He's you let me zoom in.
He's giving you the stage.
So yeah, she was crossfaded on some things, and also she weighed probably like 112 pounds. So she was not in a good state, and we got the report that there was someone like fucking crying and screaming and flailing on the ground out in front of the movie theater. And sure enough, I'm on my lunch, and I go out to get food, and I see her. So I'm basically the first contact. I'm like, wow, this fucking sucks. So I go to the ramen place in the food court, and I'm like, hey, could you just like prep me like a bowl of udon and like a Fanta? I gotta deal with this. And they did. But oh my god, the fucking Power Rangers. We're gonna get to this too. Yeah, this girl was just fucking crossfaded, and she was freaking the fuck out, and everyone was like gathering and crowd and staring and shit and like filming her, and so I was like, oh god. And at one point she's like freaking the fuck out and goes to like pull her boyfriend away, which is like the guy she pulls in the video that I sent. And so me being, 400 plus, I just fucking grab her. I command grab her, and I hold her with one hand, and she does her, bless her heart, she does her best to fight away from it, but you know what? I say no, and I hold her there. And then she calms the fuck down after realizing that she cannot escape my grip. And she simmers down, and she gets banned for public intoxication.
Yikes.
Yeah, also underage intoxication too.
Fucking guys right here. Underage. FFF right here. These guys are the Power Rangers, all right? And the reason I call them that is because they are, it's like something Fox Force.
They're color
coded, and also they are, just bar none, the fucking hardest enemies to fight in this game. There's 4 of them. They're in stealth fighters. They're super maneuverable. They're super fast. And this mission, you have to approach from like a certain angle, and you have to do it the whole time, because if you go too high, then the enemy base will spot you, and they'll scramble, and it'll suck, and you have to do everything a lot harder. And then, did you cut out me looking for the B2s in this?
I don't.
Considering
think I
that
did.
this is the rest of the video, I do not think you did.
So here's the thing. Okay. I know for a fact that I did not cut out anything that was like gameplay itself, because in the context of that, I didn't really understand how. I didn't really get a clear idea on how to look for what to cut out in that regard, and I also think I just straight up didn't remember that you wanted me to cut that out.
That's fine. I'll probably then
in gameplay. So anything that's in gameplay that's not a mission failed, except for that one time last episode, will be left in. Speaking of which, speaking of editing though, and somebody better I want somebody to send me a text to remind me of this. I need to edit the file name of one of the Ace Combat 3 parts to cut out a part, to like make a note to cut out a part where Gabe accidentally goes onto the wrong route and doesn't even notice it for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, the big oopsie.
Even though a certain someone said that's against orders, and he missed her saying that.
Look, I just saw a target and I missiled. I'm sorry.
Okay, I have a text here that says, do the editing thing you said you needed a reminder for. Sorry, I wasn't listening. Oh, hey, another text that says, cut out the Ace Combat 3 wrong route issue. Oh, and one final one from Carrie that says, edit the file name for Ace Combat part when Gabe accidentally goes on the long route. I said wrong route.
Yeah, that's what I was supposed to say.
And doesn't even notice it for 30 seconds, even though a certain someone said that's against order. Did you just have like speech to text on while I was saying that out loud?
No, but I was live transcribing. I'm a fast typer.
Okay.
I do love the variation in how we reminded us.
All of you had funny ways to go about this, but I think Carrie wins for saying what I said verbatim.
Carrie needs to be in a courtroom.
But I was too busy live transcribing.
Whitney, you're a smart person. What's the name of that thing that those like people in the courts use, where it's like a piano, but it's used for like typing?
A stenographer machine.
Thank you. Yeah, Carrie be crazy in stenography.
I just love how all 3 of us, our first reaction was to immediately get up and start texting.
So yeah,
I'm just typing on my computer though, because my texts go to my computer. That's why I could do it. So
Oh,
that's why you did it so fast.
See.
I was like, how did you type on a touchscreen phone so quickly?
with a Mac, you can pair your Mac with your laptop with your phone, so I can get text onto it.
So to be specific, the way I set, the reason I like actually editing the file name is, this is how I take notes for certain edits that I can't trust myself to remember on my own. Where, like, I did this, this is how I did Omori, by the way. I basically, like, like, if I ever needed to do a specific edit that I didn't trust myself to remember, I would name the file Omori part blank, and then in parentheses and all caps, cut out this very specific thing.
Oh, smart. That's brilliant. Because it's right there in the title.
Yeah, it's right there in the title. I
that makes
cannot miss it.
Well, you know, in this world, you're either a smart fella or a dumb fella.
Oh.
Whoa.
Wow,
Whoa.
subverting
like that.
expectations. You my Kendai.
Hey, so I can't remember, was Big Collar said on or off recording?
Off.
Okay, Gabe, why don't you tell
We
us
were talking
about
about Greg. We were talking about Eggman.
Greg, man.
Yeah, so we were talking about old Eggman versus new Eggman designs, and how like his old design he looked like a walrus because of his big yellow collar and his mustache. And, like,
I said big collar,
like the walrus tusks. Yeah, I'm fighting the Power Rangers now. And it like because when they get hit they spark like the Power Rangers. And so he looks like a walrus, and it's cool and it's funny. And then Evan was like, "Oh, but the guy, the illustrator was like, it's not a cape, it's just a large collar." But he said big collar, and then I said me when I call somebody because I'm a big guy, and when I call somebody I'm a collar, so I'm a big collar.
Yeah.
Also, that fucking Power Rangers fucked on me so hard by activating his air brakes, and I'm panicking now. So I am now the big collar.
Because, now, you did say me when I at first, but then afterwards you said, that's what they call me.
Yeah. It was really funny because you mumbled it too. But Evan and I, we got sharp ears.
We are trained to hear whenever Gabe says they call me or that's what they call me.
Yeah,
and it's so funny because Gabe
perk up.
Gabe usually doesn't even notice when he says it too.
Most of them have been off, like, we haven't even been around for. This is the first one we've been around for in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they just, like, happen at work, and then I just, like, make sure to...
See, my favorite ones are the ones that have on recording where Gabe doesn't notice it, and I'm like, oh, Gabe, you have to change your Discord name. You're like, why? And then I say, because you said they call me this.
She don't even know, man.
You don't even know, man. For all we know, you've said this about so many other things and just haven't noticed it because we weren't there to call you on it.
Well, I just, like, talk.
What if Gabe says it in his sleep?
A lot.
What's the ruling on that?
Ooh.
The ruling is, again, if nobody is there to call him on it and he does not notice it, then, I mean, there's nothing that can be done.
If a tree falls in the forest... and no one is around to hear it, is what I'm getting.
If Gabe snores in the forest.
Oh, somebody will still hear it. It's Gabe.
Yeah. Real. Yep, that's the whole mission. Bogey on our tail. Bogey at 12 o'clock. Bogey at 6 o'clock. Bogey on our tail.
But hey, there's snow at least.
There is. There's a lot of snow. Snow there isn't.
Oh, what's that? We have a comedian in this commentary?
No.
A comedian?
That one didn't work.
Yeah.
Says you.
Wah wah.
Ooh, says Carrie too with the wah wah.
Did I get wad?
You got wah.
Did I just get womp 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 womp?
What was that? Dave, have you seen the fucking video of like the news debate? And this guy's talking about, he's like, and there are children in cages or something. I don't remember what. He was like describing this awful situation, and then like he's describing this terrible situation. I think it was like kids with like disabilities, like being mistreated or whatever, and put in cages or whatever. And then the other guy just goes womp womp. And then the first guy just stops and goes, "Did you just go womp womp?"
That is fucking lethal, bro. If someone hit my fucking, if someone hit my argument with womp womp, I would fucking collapse on the spot.
It's like actual fucking psychopath behavior.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I think I found it. I'll take a look at it after this.
Oh god. No, that's funny though. That's terrible, but that's really funny.
It's
Alright, now here's about
it's
the
a
part
really
where I get
awful
lost.
fucking thing to say.
Looking for the. Also, the thing I think that like just kind of I get being confused about is I was like, they're bombers and like I have, because you have to destroy them to unlock the alternate mission, and so I'm just thinking like, well, they're stealth aircraft. So they have to already be in the air, and I'm just not close enough on the radar to hear them. But, hear them.
I'm really sorry, hit the wrong button.
They have to be, like, somewhere, I have to not be looking to, like, find them, because they have to be in the air, and then, and I just go right over them right there. But I'm like, they have to be flying in the air, and I'm just not close enough to see them on radar, because they're stealth fighters. No, I'm just fucking stupid. They're on the ground the whole time at the base, just landed, and I just don't even go over. I don't know why, because I'm dumb. Ace Combat, more like Stupe.
Ace Defective
Combat. More like stupid little. No.
Do not say that.
I'm not going to say that one, but I think it's really funny that every time I hear that line now, it's a coin toss.
Yep.
Yukari sure was mad at Junpei.
Yukari is always mad at Junpei.
She is, but that's okay, because Gatekeep Gaslight Girl Boss is the name.
So
Yukari's
fucking
game.
true.
Just kidding. She's super nice. But me, fuck it. I manipulate, mansplain, and man-whore.
See,
There you go. That's the life.
See, I can't wait for
God,
August when we have to deal with people talking about Yukari again.
Make some tea. Do you want to make
Oh,
some tea
boy.
with me?
Sure.
So there's me finding the B2 spirits, and literally I remember being... I remember... Because I did this at Evan's house, I remember finding him finally, and I remember just yelling, "They were there the whole time!"
Oh, no.
I was so upset with myself, because this is like 12 minutes of me just flying around the map looking for these fucking bombers, only to realize they've been parked.
That's so obnoxious.
Where's my car? That's
Anyway,
just me being dumb, but like, yeah.
what I'm saying without spoiling anything is that after a certain epilogue chapter, Yukari Takeba is very unpopular with people who don't have any sense of literary analysis.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Sorry,
We love
I actually
literary
can't
analysis.
say well, you know.
sorry, literary
Well, I can't
comprehension
say
is what
well,
I
you
meant
know,
to say.
because these people are fucking the same funless, joyless apes who want to take out the teacher social link because of the leet speak.
I haven't
What?
heard of this.
Wait.
There is a mod that removes the teacher's confidant because they're like, the leet speak is so antiquated and it's just not funny.
The game's from 2006!
Evan, I know. That's what I mean when I say these fucking joyless, brainless, fucking Zoomer dogs picking up these games when, you know, these things were touched upon and stuff, and like, we're just fucking being hee-hee-ha-ha games.
I like how this
Are
one
like-
gives you an actual runway to work with, and the first one is
Yes,
the harder one.
Yes, thank fucking God. Scarface 1, Roger, thank you for your guidance. Yeah,
Like-
this is the first and one of the only times that in Ace Combat Ace will talk and he sounds like a fucking nerd.
2006 is a year where everyone used leet speak. You know?
Yeah.
It was just...
Yeah.
It's like replacing T's with 7 and
Oh, yep.
E's with 3s.
Okay, I know what that is.
And
Yep.
like La Mayonnaise, La Maonade, Rafflecopter,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yep, yep, yep.
Fox Force 4. There you go. That's the Power Rangers. And they died. And with their deaths, I've been granted the greatest plane in the game. That's not the super plane. That's on hard/extra mode.
Also, just the mere idea of your composition teacher using Leet Speak online is fucking hilarious.
It is very funny.
Um,
Next time on Smashing Games, we help our composition teacher
Die.
blow up illiterate idiots.
and act like she don't know nobody.